Hello, welcome to this day from which is a preview for Leeds United
Versus.
West Ham.
Yeah, I thought we'd do a bit early because there's a lot of things I want to talk about. Lee, as everybody knows, right? I've got a keen interest in West Ham, but after watching them yesterday against Brentford, and 2-0 flat at West Ham, it should have been six. It should have been 6 or 7,
Yeah.
if I'm honest with you. Right? West Ham, they're called Bowen FC for a reason.
Mm.
There's only Bowen. Somerville tried yesterday, but I think if you close Somerville down, he don't like it. He's not very physical in Somerville. He goes over very easily. But he is a player where you've got to watch because he's got pace and he loves to run at you, right?
Yeah.
But apart from him and Bowen, and I thought Bowen were pretty poor by his standards yesterday and all. It, West Ham ain't got an awful lot going for them. Yes, they've got Lucas Paqueta, but they're not playing to Lucas Paqueta's strength, so he's virtually non-existent front team. Um, I think West Ham are, are in big trouble.
Yeah.
You know, there were a lot of empty seats yesterday with protest.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you know, now every club's entitled to protest how they want, but if fans want to go to games, it's up to them. If fans want to protest and stay away from games, it's also up to them. You know, you should be calling each other out. You should be united.
Yeah.
If you're wanting to get Sullivan and Brady out of West Ham, you've got to be united. Now, unfortunately, the West Ham fan base isn't united, and the West Ham players aren't playing like they're united either. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm normally wary when I said we played Burnley, and I says, look, you know, don't write Burnley off.
Yeah.
I genuinely believe this is the first time I've got confidence this season of Leeds United being able to get a result on Friday against West Ham.
Yeah.
I really do. I think I think Leeds United are a better have got a better team than West Ham.
Mm-hmm.
I think they've got a better togetherness to West Ham.
Yeah.
I think the fan base is more together, and it's loud at Ellen Road to West Ham's home fans. Now their away support is fantastic, West Ham's, so I'm expecting it to be a good atmosphere.
Yeah.
But genuinely, and on that,
Yeah.
I believe Leeds United have to look at this game. If they want to stay in this league,
Mm-hmm.
they have to look at this game as a must-win. And I think we will win it. I think we'll win it quite comfortably. I'm not saying we're going to win by a big scoreline,
Yeah.
but West Ham's. If you take Bowen out of the game, if you take Bowen out of the game,
Yeah.
and Somerville, they've got nothing.
Yeah.
Honestly, they've got absolutely nothing. Um, them appointing Nuno Espirito Santos halfway through a season, it's doomed from start. He needed a transfer window to bring in his players to build on it. You know, Nuno Espirito Santos' sides are built on a strong defence, counter attack,
Yeah.
quick football. David Moyes 2.0, if you like. Um, but he looked so lost yesterday. You know, that full time whistle blew. He blew his cheeks out. He were puffing on them cheeks. He knows he's watching to a job where it's practically it unchangeable at West Ham. It really is. Now I've heard a lot of West Ham fans say we've got to get to January transfer window to bring players in, but honestly, what quality players are going to go to West Ham, knowing that there's a strong possibility they're going to get relegated?
Mm-hmm.
They're not going to be able to attract quality players. What West Ham need to be able to press on and try climb the table, because at the moment the second from bottom.
Yeah.
Only Wolves are um, Wolves are below them, and that's because they have won a single game. You know, West Ham are on. They've played 8 games and on 4 points.
Yeah.
It's a point every other game. That's what West Ham's you know, game to point ratio is. Whereas, you know, they were thinking that they need to get a point every game to survive.
Mm-hmm.
They're getting a point every other game, which is going to give them no chance of survival. or they're not going to survive playing like that. So yes, they've picked up they've picked up they've picked up more points up road than they have at home.
Yeah.
I think in the calendar year of 2025 they've won 2 games at London Stadium. And I don't think that's got all to do with the fans staying away or the protests or the fans being there. I just don't think West Ham are a very good side at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't rely on one player to keep you in Premier League,
Yeah.
especially in a league especially in a league as competitive as what the Premier League is.
Yes.
So, what about you? Are you fully? Are you fully? I thought you watched game with me last night. Are you fully expecting a Leeds United win at Ellen Road Friday?
Yeah, I think we can win it, but it's, West Ham fans, I know it's a bit,
It's a bit crap for a moment, isn't it?
bit rubbish, yeah, but
They're just gonna have to stick with. They're just gonna have to get behind the team if they want to stand any chance of survival.
yeah,
But I don't know how they're going to stick behind the team when the ones that I'd say that ground was 3/4 full yesterday. So a quarter of them stayed away, right?
yeah,
So West Ham take about 60,000 as fans. So about 15,000 stayed away,
yeah,
right? But the 45,000 fans who were there, roughly give or take,
yeah,
half of them left on 80th minute. They were walking out,
yeah,
and it were only 1-0 then.
yeah,
So even at 1-0,
mm,
you'd think any other team you've got a chance of getting back into it.
yeah,
They were walking away when it were 1-0 with 10 minutes to go.
yeah,
They had enough. They'd
yeah,
so enough. So even the fans who watch the game, who go to attend it game,
mm.
are walking out on them and booing them at half time.
So,
So that ain't exactly showing them that you're behind them either.
because I heard about a couple of West Ham fans, yesterday, about is about a pound for kids.
Well, it were a pound for kids and stuff. That's why it were a bit full, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah. So, but if you watch every West Ham fan channel, Amos Chat, Claret and Booze,
yeah,
um, West Ham Voice,
mm,
West Ham Network,
yeah,
they're all petrified that they're going to go down this season.
yeah,
Not one of them channels are, are showing any chest
yeah,
that they're going to stay in division.
yeah,
They're good, they're all basically saying sleepwalking to relegation. So for us, we've been beat by Burnley last week, right?
mm.
We cannot afford to lose to West Ham at all.
Uh,
Because if you lose this game against West Ham after that performance they put in against against Brentford yesterday, we're in trouble as well. I'm sorry, we are.
yeah,
They've lost. Mavropanos. It was Mavropanos who went off one injured yesterday.
yeah,
He's been one of their better defenders, and he got carried off on a goal on a golfing cart
yeah,
because it looks like he's done something to his cartilage or what hamstring or whatever it is.
yeah,
So he's going to be missing, and he's been their best defender. So at back, you're going to have to send defenders. You're going to have Tadibo,
mm,
who were poor yesterday. Who every manager at West Ham have had problems with him. They've dropped him, but he's going to be playing. Kilman's going to be playing.
mm,
Um, he dropped Scales at half time, and Fernandez, and the other one who come off. Oh gosh, he brought 3 players on at half time. He brought he changed it from a back. He changed it to a back three, and then so he hasn't got any faith in the likes of Scal. Oh, that were it were Walker Peters
mm,
who come off. He brought on um he will have got from Man United. Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka, he was a lot better in second half than what Walker Peters should and what Scal should. Now, I've got a problem with when the team is crying out for their youth players
yeah,
to come on, like Scales, Earthy, who's injured at the moment, so he won't be playing. Callum Marshall and stuff like that.
mm,
To me, that's a sign of desperation.
yeah,
the West Ham fans are so desperate to see something change, they're
Mhm.
willing to chuck the kids into it, into a relegation team
Mhm.
in Premier League, and I think that's just a recipe for disaster.
Yes.
You know, I was shocked that he didn't start a recognised striker yesterday in Callum Wilson. He didn't give him any minutes, no minutes at all. Um,
No.
he didn't even come on as a sub yesterday, so he don't fancy him. I think this has got all the markings of Leeds United getting a 3 or 4 nil win. Leeds can fill the boots here. If we, you know, the defending on set pieces is shocking. Corners, long throws, they're
Mm.
awful. Brentford were getting their getting first contact every single time.
Yeah.
Thiago should have scored three in a matter of about 2 minutes in that first half.
Mhm.
You know, um, West Ham just looked totally. They looked like it was last game of season, and they knew they were already relegated.
Yeah.
That's what it looked like to me,
Yep.
and that's bad signs, worrying times for West Ham fans. But
Yeah.
it's good time. It's good signs for Leeds fans,
Mhm.
thinking that we're going to be able to get a result against them.
Yeah.
Now, West Ham, after winning Europa Conference Trophy, 2 years ago, 3 years ago,
Mm.
2 years ago, right, under David Moyes, should not be sitting 19th.
Mm.
We should be worried about playing West Ham at this moment in time, but it's West Ham who's worrying about playing us.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah.
Nick from Claret and Booze said, I'm gonna call it now. We are gonna lose to Leeds United. He's already called it. They're gonna lose to Leeds United.
Mm.
You know, Um, I'm assuming these other West Ham fan channels will be thinking the same way, but some of them don't. No offence, and I know it's the full time job, and I get it, but they'll be frightened of saying that in case they lose subscribers. But let's be really honest. West Ham should not be coming to Ellen Road with any sort of confidence at all. Leeds United should be the team who was full of confidence, full of belief that they can turn 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 it around. That disappointing result against Burnley, they can turn it round and put it right by putting in a strong performance against West Ham and getting 3 points,
Mm.
which shall take us.
To level.
Well, we're short table. Let's short table. What we're talking. So we'll go to 11 points.
That means we're to both Everton. No, done with Everton.
That's 7 points clear of West Ham if we beat West Ham.
Mm.
7 points clear of West Ham,
Yeah.
and we will be 6 points clear of Nottingham Forest before they play Saturday or Sunday or whenever Nottingham Forest play.
Mhm.
This is the perfect game for Leeds United. It's come at the perfect time.
Yeah.
We're going to be playing first. Ellen Road under lights. It's always special.
Yeah.
We've always said that.
Yep.
It's the atmosphere is terrific. At Ellen Road, it'll be rocking like it always is on an home match.
Yeah.
But especially in particularly under lights.
Yeah.
And I think we can really put us boot into West Ham's guts here. We can drive a dagger through the heart because the West Ham then know if they lose it, they they'll be will go to 11 points. They'll stay on four.
Yeah.
That's 7 points gap distance between one of their so-called relegation rivals in Leeds United with a team who's just been newly promoted. That and we are that you know we're still in October. We aren't even in November yet,
Yeah.
and there's a 7 point gap for. So
Yeah.
you know it's not looking good for West Ham at all.
No.
It's really not this season. It's not looking good for West Ham. I'm a lot bit. I were really worried about Leeds after that Burnley performance, but I've got a bit of confidence that we can get three much needed points on board before we go into our difficult fixtures as well.
Yeah.
Um, the press conference is probably tomorrow.
Tomorrow, Thursday.
Well, we play Friday, so I think press conference will be tomorrow. No, it's normally 2 days before the game, innit? So hopefully we'll know a bit more about team news. But um, he's got to start James, and he's got to start James in this game against West Ham. The
yeah,
pace of James is going to frighten West Ham to death. Juve looks good going forward for Wolves for West Ham, but he leaves a lot of space in behind.
mm,
His defending's not brilliant. He's better going. He's a better going forward and putting dangerous crosses in than what he's a defender.
yeah.
I think we can get at him. Wan-Bissaka on the other side, I think that's going to be a bit more difficult. But you know, we can we've got the players that what can definitely hurt West Ham United. As do you, Who do you go with up front, Lee? Perot or Calvert Lewin? Who do you start with?
Uh,
I know who he's going to start with, but
I know.
who do you want to see start?
I would say Paul, but Farker will probably say about Calvert Lewin.
I think so. I think he will. And you know, I just think you know my feelings about Calvert Lewin.
Mm,
He needs 10 chances to score one. Reminds me a lot of Bamford. He
yeah,
does. But West Ham, I mean Leeds United. If we don't come away with 3 points from this game on Friday, I will officially say that Leeds United are bad in trouble. Moyes should be getting, Farke should be getting 3 points against Nuno. And if he doesn't, there's something seriously wrong
yeah,
with Leeds United, and that we will be in trouble too. Because if West Ham win, they go a point behind us.
mm,
So, and West Ham have had a put. West Ham they've won one game all season. You know what I mean? We've won two. So we've just got to, we've got to make sure that we win this game.
mm-hmm,
Like, I don't care how we do it, as long as we do it comfortably in this style. You know, that's all I want to see from Leeds United. A proper top performance from them. That's what I want.
yeah,
What about you?
yeah, yeah. I would say get 3 points with West Ham.
What players? What players at West Ham were really?
Honestly, uh, probably Suchek,
Some
Suchek,
you think Suchek?
yeah,
He's been poor, hasn't he? But he does. He does win a lot of headers in both boxes, doesn't he?
yeah,
Defensively and offensively.
yeah.
What about Somerville? How do you think how do you think the fan base is going to react to Somerville coming back?
I think if it probably these are fans, but like seeing back onwards.
Do you think there will be a bit? Do you think there will be? Do you think they'll give him a good reception?
Most of them, yes, but most of them probably boom.
You could. It was the first time I ever saw Somerville get upset yesterday in that game, and he got booked.
Mm,
You know when he threw ball and smashed it on the floor.
yeah.
I hadn't seen that side of Somerville.
No,
Um, so and Bowen were getting upset by it, and he were getting frustrated. Paqueta were getting frustrated, but Paqueta should be looking at his own game as well. To be fair, does Paqueta worry you in this game, Lee? We know how good of a player Paqueta is, but does he worry you?
I think so. Yeah.
He can find a pass, can't he? But he just hasn't been doing it, Lee.
Mm,
The problem we've got is sorry, with the problem we've got, the problem West Ham have got
yeah.
is they aren't playing to the strengths of the players they've got.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's going to be interesting. Their team selection is going to be interesting when it comes out at 2 o'clock.
I think. I
It's
think.
a 3 o'clock kickoff, isn't it?
I,
Oh no, it's an 8 Friday, 8 o'clock kickoff. So team news will be out at 7. So thank you, Lee. I'm getting confused with Saturday. Sorry, guys.
I think. I think Nuno probably stick his change him.
I don't think he will. I don't think he dare. I don't think he dare because the West Ham fans were already calling that team rubbish before they even kicked a ball. I don't think he dare.
If you saying if you're saying if you
If he
knew,
puts that same team out, we're gonna win 5 or 6.
yeah, but and the probably more than compare that Wilson not getting a chance. Wilson on bench.
If I were Callum Wilson, I would have been knocking on the door after. I would have been saying it in that dressing room at end of game. Right, you obviously don't fancy me. You obviously don't want me. You're not going to play me. A bit like what he's done with James Ward-Prowse.
Yeah.
Get me out of this club in January. Honestly, That's what I'd be saying.
Cause,
I'd be going to him and saying, "Get me out of this club in January,"
mm,
because it's clearly not going to pick me. I ain't coming here to sit on bench. I thought my last season I might be getting some minutes, but clearly Nuno has his favourites and his
mm,
the players what he don't like, he don't pick them. It's as simple as that.
cause he,
It, See, I would have started. I would have gone with Wilson for start Wilson yesterday,
mm,
even if he lasted 60 minutes.
mm,
He's a recognised striker. West Ham didn't have a recognised striker. They've only got two recognised strikers at their club,
mm,
Wilson and Foot.
football,
Yeah, and
football
Football's
injured.
yeah. So and not playing Wilson, you you're already on back foot before we first whistle even blows.
Cause I know Potter will get in for free agent from Newcastle.
Yeah, a bit like we did with
Calvert Lewin, yeah.
Calvert Lewin. Yeah, Uchi's got the better player. Leeds with Calvert Lewin or West Ham with Wilson.
I think he needs to go Calvert Lewin.
Yeah, I do know.
Because
I agree.
Calvert Lewin start every game, but most of it, more for most of the time.
And he looks to be fitter, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He looks to be getting his match fitness back game after game. But the problem is with Callum Wilson. Callum Wilson's finishing's a lot better than what
Calvert,
Calvert Lewin's is.
yeah.
But Calvert Lewin's game's a lot more better than what Callum Wilson's is. They've both got
Mm,
positives and negative, and the qualities and negative qualities.
yeah.
They've got positive attributes and weaker attributes. So
Mm.
I can't believe I'm using strong words like attributes. Lee, what's going on? What's going on there? What's going on, Lee? Yeah. So, um, score prediction for this game, then, Lee.
I think we can win. I think we can hit 3 points.
Absolutely, I
I,
agree.
I feel I saw for West Ham fans. So it's to see to see West Ham. But I'll go with 3-0 Leeds.
Do you know something? You know that I normally say you're mad.
Yeah.
I'm going to go 3-0 Leeds and all. I'm that confident that Leeds are going to get a result
I
on Friday night. I am.
I'm gonna come with Leeds. I get 3 points, but I feel sorry for West Ham fans.
Behave. For the last few seasons, you've been anti West Ham with everything.
Yeah.
What's going on?
I just feel sorry for West Ham fans who lost about 4 games now.
They've lost a lot. They've only won 2 games this year at London Stadium. So
Yeah.
yeah, I feel my feelings about West Ham. I like West Ham. I don't make no. I don't hide the fact that I like West Ham. I'm not. I'm not ashamed that I like West Ham.
Mm.
But my colours are yellow, white, and I bleed blue.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this is when that whistle blows on Friday night at 8 o'clock.
Yeah. Mm.
I'm Leeds United focused. I
Yeah.
ain't bothered what West Ham do against Leeds United. I'm bothered about what West Ham do against the likes of Brentford, Burnley, and other teams.
Mm.
But I'm not, when it comes to Leeds v West Ham, I'm I'm 100% all in on Leeds.
I think West Ham fans might lose.
Well,
Friday.
we'll let West Ham fans, if they're honest with themselves, every single West Ham fan, man and boy will be a man, boy, and woman will be saying, and child will be saying that we're going to lose against Leeds United on Friday.
Yeah.
Honestly,
I
there will
think.
be.
I think.
Some of them will be frightened to say that in public on the channels.
Yeah.
But when they stop recording, the camera goes off.
Yeah.
They'll be thinking, bloody hell, we've got to go to Ellen Road.
Yeah.
We know it's a toxic ground. We know what Ellen Road's like. We know what the Leeds United fan base is like.
Yeah.
That's what they'll be saying to themselves.
And yeah, I think West Ham fans said think we're going to lose that 3-0 or something like that. So, West Ham.
See, you watch them when they do the score predictions. They'll be begrudgingly. If they say Leeds, it'll be begrudgingly. They won't come out and say with chest we're gonna win or we're gonna lose, because they're frightened to death of losing subscribers,
Yeah.
and that's why they're gonna try. That's why they're always ultra positive when it comes to youth. Now I'm all for defending youth, but I'm also honest to say that if some of your youth players aren't good enough,
Mm.
like Scales, he's not a Premier League quality player. It might be in time, but he's nowhere near a Premier League quality player right now. He's not. He's really not. And Callum Marshall. doing it in the under 21s or under 23, shall we say,
Yeah.
to doing it against Premier League opposition is totally different. And he didn't get a sniff yesterday.
No.
And it won't put it past me if he starts with Callum Marshall, which is what I want to see from a Leeds United perspective. I want to see the likes of Scales and Callum Marshall play.
Yeah.
Because I know it'll be a relatively easy 90 minutes of football.
Yeah. That Leeds United got have a game fun to once, but
he don't play much for the no, because he's not ready.
And he's injured.
You know, and we are desperate. We are in a desperate situation where we're crying out for his youth to play.
Because I know it's not solo, but he's
he's not ready to play for he's not ready to play a competitive Premier League game. It's not. Even against the likes of West Ham, he's not. Yeah. He's not. He's just not ready.
No.
He's not. They've got, you know, you don't stop growing till you're 21.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You're not. So that this is why I don't like seeing the youth players playing competitive games, especially in the so-called best league in the world, which to me is questionable. But you know, we have got some of the best players in the world playing in this league. We've got some of the best managers in the world playing, managing in this league. So you know, it's a tough league. It's the Premier League league. It's a really tough league. But so far, Leeds, Burnley, and Sunderland are holding their own. They're doing all right, and especially the likes of Sunderland, who are currently seventh. Same amount of points as Tottenham Hotspur, where everyone says that Tottenham's had a great start under Thomas Frank. Sunderland are on the same amount of points as Chelsea. They're 1 point behind Liverpool, current Premier League champions. They're 1 point behind Bournemouth, who were third. They're 2 points behind Man City, who were second. And they're 5 points behind Arsenal. Yeah. So Sunderland, in particular, out of the 3 teams who have come up, are doing really, really well. Yeah. In fact, Sunderland are 6 points clear of Leeds at this moment in time. So, and we've got to play them yet. So that's going to be a difficult game. This is why, though, the next run of fixtures Leeds United have, Leeds United have to get take maximum. Come on, Stuart. We've got to take maximum. The word will come to me. The word will come to me. Oh God, we've got to take maximum. We've got to take a positive from West Ham's negatives. That's what I'm trying to say. You know, we've got to take maximum effect. You know, we've got, you know, when some we've got to take advantage of West Ham. Yeah, definitely, 100%. Yeah. So. Yeah, but so we've given the score predictions. Yeah. We know what Leeds United are all about. We now know what West Ham are about this season. Yeah. I don't think there's much more to add, mate, unless you've got what you want to add. Just have a good journey up here, West Ham fans. Yeah, and that's the word. We've got to take maximum advantage of West Ham's downfall. That's what we've got to do. We've got to take advantage of West Ham's downfall. That's what I wanted to say. Thank you for letting me give me time to do that, Lee. So, have you got what you want to say? Just hopefully West Ham enjoy a game with West Ham fans. Yeah, I agree. Make Lee. Sure you can get banned your manager. Yeah. On your players. Yeah, it's a long road for West Ham, and you know I'm fully behind the protest and fully behind the petition West Ham fans have got on it. Yes. Which was started by Nick from Claret and Booze. So please sign that petition. You know, I think they've only got 15,000 signatures on it. It's been going for about 3 months. You know, and this is why West Ham will never get anywhere, because they aren't together. You know, they're not pulling in the same direction. Everyone's pulling from a different direction. Anyway, so have you got what you want to say? Thank you for watching these today from. It's a goodbye from me, guys. And goodbye from me. Take care, look after yourselves. See you all soon. Bye bye.